Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for the new miniseries, Maria Llovet's Violent Flowers. This is a new book from Image Comics. Let's talk about, I want to say the creative team, but this is all Maria Llovet. Like, everything is done lettering, the logo, the story, the art. It is incredible to see a creator this prolific. I recently finished reading Crave, which is now collected in a trade, so make sure to go check that out. Let me give you a quick synopsis on here. Vengeance blooms in their veins. Maria Llovet returns with Violent Flowers, a sensual tale about vengeance and acceptance and the importance of embracing who you really are. An ancient clan of vampires reunites after centuries. The Sentinel, a vampire who watches over all supernatural creatures, has been murdered. His erratic sister, Cornelia, will stop at nothing to get revenge, even when she's charged with a mortal to take care of. In a world where the cult of youth and beauty rules, Cornelia has remained old and wrinkled for ages, abstaining from her vampire urges, but her addiction to blood may prove her solution is not as firm. Her resolution is not as firm as it seems. Do not miss the beginning of this thrilling tale. There's a lot happening here. You begin the book with Cornelia punishing with this clan punishing a vampire for something that you know we don't know exactly what's going on. But this book is full of, like, first of all, Maria Llovet's art. It's beautiful. Just there's it's a really interesting mix between like a stylized but just also very kind of realistic approach. It's weird. It's hard to describe, so I'll definitely show you some of the preview art. But yeah, she has a very distinct style, and I just love to see it. Of course, sexy vampires. Like, who's not gonna want to read that stuff? And then the hierarchy or the organization of this vampire world is also very interesting, unlike anything I've ever read. Granted, I'm not the vampire expert, but I feel like I've dove into my fair share of vampire like properties. So very cool stuff. Once again, love how dark some of the stuff can be in a Lovett book, but also how beautiful and how the tone just kind of can change at the flip of a hat. So let's pull up some of the preview art so you can see. We begin with this flashback to Erzsébet being punished. And what else? What's a worse punishment to an immortal vampire than to be left at the bottom of the sea, drowning over and over again? We've seen it in a few things. I remember, I think in Angel, that was one of the punishments for one of the vampires. So, of course, this is just a little hint at what's to come. And then we kind of catch up in the moment that the synopsis was talking about with the Sentinel dead, right? This cult or this family kind of reuniting in a very interesting way. I like that each of the vampires kind of has their own little personality. They have hobbies, which is really cool. But yeah, I also really like the approach, and this is not something I've seen before. Um, these vampires are eternal and they don't die, but if they stop drinking blood or if like they are exposed to sunlight, they begin to age and decay, which is interesting. I don't know if that's part of vampire load. I'm just not aware of. But it's something that's in this book, and I really enjoyed it. So this feels fresh. This feels new to me. And like I said, I am a little biased because I am a big fan of Llovet's work. So very excited to see where this goes from here. Um, this is a series that I had been waiting for a little while. We've had the review copy, so we appreciate that from Image Comics, but I don't want to read it until close to the debut so that I could share my enjoyment of this with everyone. So if you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it. Also, some beautiful covers. You'll see some at the end of the video. Stay tuned for that. Let me know what you end up picking up. And as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.